Welcome back to the channel, lads and ladies, and welcome to some gameplay that will eventually showcase a new premium that I picked up. That is the Boston. So, looking at the aircraft, it sits at a 2.0 in realistic battles, which is not bad at all. That's very accessible, and it seems to have pretty good stats for a 2.0 aircraft. The only thing is, in lieu of the 50 cals mounted in the American version of the airplane, you're shooting 7.7, I think Vickers? No, Browning machine guns. 7 Browning? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, here we are in the A13, and this is the premium version. Not that there's any difference between that and its regular tech tree counterpart other than the 1.0 instead of reserve battle rating, and this is just again an excuse to get into the air. Although since I'm here, I don't have a lot of experience with the A13, so I thought I'd play it a little bit just to see how she goes, and that looked like a direct fire weapon. Was that artillery? It looked like it came from across the field, so somebody attempting to snipe with a rather large explosive round there. That could be from a Sturmpanzer. Who's to say? Since we're at a 2.0 battle, it would not be surprising to see a Sturmpanzer on the enemy team, and there's going to be some rather beefy competition in this match. As per usual, the British are fighting against the Soviets are on our side this time. Toshio, calm down. Also, stop ramming people. Sorry. The Germans and the Italians are going to be our enemies in this match. I think I pulled sort of a Porky Pig there, but we'll keep carrying on. And I'm worming my way into a position of authority on this match, being raised above the average enemy and having just enough cover behind me to keep myself from getting flanked without being able to hear the enemy approaching. I've really been trying to give myself more of a chance to listen to the surroundings, as a nice Italian fella peeks out, and that's interesting how that round just kind of disappeared after hitting the two people in the frontal hull, but I guess I just didn't have the spalling to take down the turret crew. That's okay. With a 3.6 second reload currently, I don't really need to worry too badly about getting that follow-up shot, and the A13 is fairly effective at two-tapping people, generally not getting the kill with the first shot, as you see here. Bit of a whiff there, and then a nice shot taking down 3 of the 4 crew for effectively a one-hit kill. Hush hush. That first one that went right through the mantlet and just yellowed the breech in the barrel, we won't talk about that one. Anyway, we're going to be playing the waiting game here for a bit as we observe our surroundings. This is a fantastic overwatch position, as we can just, as you see, peek through the rocks there using the binoculars to get that one-on shot. Just barely miss Tito there on the auto cannon, but our machine guns take him down from his very exposed position. Taking down the engine on that enemy 20mm truck was the key to being able to finish him off, and at this range it's a bit more comfortable to try and engage a 20mm carrier, but they are still definitely the meta vehicle with their incredible fire rate and their clipazine style shooting me methods. That was all accurate and acceptable terminology, I promise. In any event, the 40mm QF 20-pound, no, QF 2-pounder, yes, a 2-pound shot. Can you imagine? You could hold one of these with your pinky out and just kind of lightly chuck it into the cannon breech. Delightful. And a nice shot into the Panzer. The QF 2-pounder is a delightful little gun, if you ask my humble opinion. Here we are, and yeah, Eh, Martin Splinter, you've done me in, lad. You've killed me. But that's okay. With a quick 5 kills, I actually had a mission, a special task, if you will, to, I think it's win battles at place in the team. And since that's only available for a rank 2 vehicle, I'll go, Gaijin, are you drunk? Graphical anomaly. So we're in the Hurricane. Yeah, I know, we want to get into the Boston, but I was doing well enough in this match that I decided to try and accomplish that task of the day, and a daily task, if you will. I also have, I think, no battles in this Hurricane, so it'll be nice to try and unlock some modules for it. I've had a lot of fun in the Soviet Premium Hurricane, so firing pinkies out with these DACAs going is just a complete pleasure as we set afire that poor sushi airplane and drop throttle, tight turn, and we've done it. That is a very quick maneuver we were able to pull off there to stay on target with this dough, and we're just trying to find the lead now with our 7.7s. I can't believe, what do they use for the tracers on these things? Like, it seems like you're in the splash zone whenever you start firing these 7.7 Vickers, as pieces of my airplane fall off while we take continuous sustained ground fire from enemy 20 mils. We try and pull one more fancy maneuver, but we're just losing engine power, and we go down into the trees. It would have been nice to pull that saucy reversal. Well, not really a reversal. I don't think he was paying attention to us on that enemy plane, but we just didn't get the chance. That's all right, though. With a very quick 2 air kills, we've set ourselves up already for a very interesting and profitable match. And here I am, flying the Boston in a match for the first time. And the first impression is this airplane is gorgeous. I love the night fighter black, or night bomber black camo for this airplane that comes standard. I think we're tracking a target now. Yeah, enemy airplane. Spot the dot, successful. I'm also loving my graphics settings that I'm using right now. I pop between things every now and then, and I already talked about how I reset the graphics settings, and I like what I see. It looks like enemy BF-109. He should be somewhat low on energy, so that's right, we're energy fighting a BF-109 in our Boston. And it looks like we're going to be able to pull the reversal now. Landing flaps. Did we cut throttle? No, we didn't cut throttle. We could have, but it looks like that's not going to be necessary. A nice critical hit as we continue to spray. Sparkles down his fuselage as we pass him. He's having some sort of issues with flying his plane now. I'm not sure what we critted, and I didn't have time to check in the match. And so we open up with our defensive guns, make a little bit of distance. It looks like his airplane's just not producing as much energy as it should, so that's exactly what we need to happen. Either he's firing stealth on his 20 mils or he doesn't have 20 mils, as machine gun tracers fly around us. And we go for the head-on. Boston should be fairly good in a head-on, as it has 4 forward-facing machine guns mounted in the, what would you call it, in the nose? Yes, in the nose. Yes. Look at that beautiful aircraft. And as a bomber, I'm not sure if it has 2 pilots. I actually haven't checked, but it does have a reasonably durable airframe. Honestly, it sort of feels like I'm flying an F-7F right now. That's interesting, just from the looks of it and how much of the screen is taken up by the aircraft. And that's actually one of the downsides of the S7F, but it's a bit more understandable when you're a bomber as our engines go quiet. We're cruising in for a bombing run here. We're obviously taking ground fire, so we're going to need to be quick about this. Not expecting to survive, we drop all 4 bombs, hoping for a kill, which we receive. We took a good amount of 20 mil hits there, and one of our engines is dead, but the airplane's still able to fly, still manageable. We are bleeding speed badly as we take just a bit more of a pinging there. I'm expecting to die at any moment, and I must say that my first flight in the Boston was a lot of fun. But let's keeping on here. I hear an enemy aircraft, trying to spot him, looking all around with the defensive gunners, not seeing my target, and I'm afraid that I might crash into a mountain at this point. I'm not really paying attention, but as I mentioned, we're down an engine. We're probably going to die soon anyway, so I don't know if I'll be able to make it back to base. I seem to be leaking a lot of speed. I didn't really take a good look at what my engines were doing, but I knew one of them was out, and with my wing roots blacked, that's really going to hurt my performance. Although, looking at how the Boston handles when it's badly damaged, this is a rather smooth airplane to fly up until the point where you get knocked out of the sky. There's our enemy coming in a head-on. Looks Japanese, and we get taken down. So he gives us that last attack that a downed Japanese plane can do. He used tackle. It was just enough to reduce our HP to 0. And we crash into the sea. Looking at the map, you can tell what is going on in this battle, so I decide to take out the Daimler armored car. I really wish my buddy Armored Car Fan for Life was able to see this one. Maybe he'll watch the video. And we're using binoculars now. Notice how we're not moving. If you move after you've spawned in, you will lose your spawn protection much more rapidly than if you stay put, aim the gun, look for targets, and take your shots. So we have a good... Oh, actually no. Invulnerability's gone. Never mind. That didn't seem to last very long. And oddly enough, I don't see... Yeah, okay. There we go. Target destroyed. I didn't know that we'd taken him down, but I guess that fire ended him fairly quickly. We pump a few more into him because why not? I actually didn't see that target destroyed indicator as I was focusing on my gunnery. Just look at how adorable the what is this? The Daimler AC. Just such a cute little vehicle. Absolute peach of a teeny little anti-tank platform scout car. Definitely one of those vehicles that you should give a play. I'll have to focus on this vehicle at some point. It's just so much fun. Teeny, compact, with a punchy little gun that fires just as rapidly as the other 2-pounders. And mobility, stealth. My goodness, look at the survivability as we take round after round of 20 mil. We decide to go for the Italian boy, and he gets taken down for the kill assist. We take some more 20 mil fire, and we kill the Sonderkraftfahrzeug that was pumping 20 millimeter rounds into us, surviving the match. Daimler ACOP. 8 ground kills and 4 air kills. We really had a fun one in that one, but it's not about bragging about the stats. We were just here to look at the Boston. But wow, you can tell we weren't the only one taking a vacation into low tier, and I gotta say, that was a lot of fun. I will definitely have to play some more matches in these vehicles, but that is a story for another time. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to check out my Discord. And also, AmFam is recruiting. So if you'd like to join my squadron, you see my name up there of the squadron. You can drop a request, and I will accept you into the squad. Anyway, guys, catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.